welcome to my channel, Bow and Arrow Tarot. Today we're going to get right into the weekly reading for love for the sign of Cancer. Alright guys, so let's get right into it. We're going to pull out, this is going to be a look into a relationship that Cancer is in right now, okay? So whatever the state of that relationship is, the weekly outlook for that. So of course this can't be for all Cancers. This isn't going to be for all relationships, of course. So just take what resonates with you and let the rest go. All right guys? All right. So all right, straight out, your person is resonating with the Tower, and you are resonating with the King of Cups. The way they see you is Temperance. The way you see them is Eight of Pentacles. The way they see the relationship and the way you see the relationship. Wow. Well, this is a nice reading. Page of, bottom of the deck is Page of Cups. So this is a very nice reading, albeit there is a Tower moment there for your person. But this is nice. This is a cooperative reading. For a relationship that seems to be doing very well indeed. At the bottom of the deck, we have Page of Cups. So this is a feeling of wanting to express your love to someone, not being afraid of any insecurities, not having any jealousies or anything like that. Pages are always about overcoming that first initial fear in this suit. So with Cups, Page of Cups, we're talking about really enjoying your time with somebody, right? Not being afraid to share your love with them, right? Trusting in that love, wanting to make the first step to make them feel good, being affectionate, right? Being very practical and showing your love without any reservations. Now, here we have it. Your person is resonating with the Tower and you are the King of Cups. Well, your person's going through something right now. I believe certainly it might be something to do with work because you see them as an Eight of Pentacles, which is hardworking. Yeah, this is a difficult week for your person, but it has nothing to do with the relationship. In fact, the relationship feels like it's going to be a real rock for them, a real source of support and stability. You're resonating with the King of Cups, so you are maintaining the family life. You're maintaining control of the relationship. You are, you're holding it all down, right? The King of Cups holds it down. He's committed. He's going to stick around. He knows what he wants, right? He's generally the one in the relationship who's going to make sure that everything is kind of moving, everything is okay. Everything is taken care of. His loved ones are taken care of, emotionally supported, right? Of course, the Queen of Cups is all about nurturing, but the King of Cups is there to maintain the stability in the relationship, right? And to make sure that you guys progress forward. He's steadfast. And that's how you're feeling. You're feeling like you want to stay by your person's side, especially at this really difficult time that they're going through. They're having a Tower moment this week. Now, how they see you and how you see them. They see you as Temperance energy and you see them as Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, I mean, they see you as really being calm and collected right now while they're the ones freaking out, right? They're worried about work, and this is how you see them. You see them as being extremely busy. They're having to get something done at work. They're having to be really disciplined about it. They're having to really sort of restrict their, themselves and their lives right now to get this thing done, this particular accomplishment. It's something they feel really strongly about, but it's certainly giving them a Tower moment this week. It's giving them certainly a lot of anxiety. There might be a lot of upheaval and changes going on in their job this week that they're really having to focus on. But meanwhile, you're being temperate. You're being the rock. You're the King of Cups and your Temperance energy. So you're not allowing, while they may be going through a lot of emotional ups and downs right now, you're not allowing it to sway you, and you're remaining sort of steadfast and calm. You're making all the right decisions. It's really, really nice, and it feels like a really nice cooperative sort of relationship where you guys are really like taking care of each other. How do you see the relationship? Well, they see it as a source of harmony. They see it as a source of Six of Swords is how they see their partner relationship and how they see the relationship. So they see it as, a vehicle towards a harmonious life. right? And I think that this is because, they realize the support that you're providing for them. I think they want to bring the relationship to a certain place. They want to, sometimes Six of Swords can be wanting to move away from somebody, or sometimes it can be you just wanting to take your lover with you and get to a better place. And it could be, I think that they are right now seeing themselves as being the ones responsible for making the money, responsible for bringing in the finances so that you guys can be in a harmonious environment and live harmoniously. And a lot of this may be the source of this tower moment, some of the upheaval, some of the stress they may be going through to try to make that happen. But this is what they want. And this is, this is you have two sixes here. They have Six of Swords and Six of Cups. Well, six is all about harmony, and that's what you both want. You want harmony in the relationship. You just want to enjoy the time you have with them. You love the time you have with them. You are very it's a very affectionate relationship. Six of Cups can indicate a long-term relationship that you've been in with this person. So you may have even started out friends years ago and it developed into something more. But this really is a sign that you both see the relationship as a source of harmony, albeit that your partner is right now resonating with a real feeling, certainly this week, a real feeling of responsibility. They feel like it's their job to make sure that you guys live well, you guys live in harmony, you have everything you need. And I just think that this week there may be some financial upheaval or some upheaval or some changes at work or in their business that's causing this tower moment. But together you guys are absolutely going to get through it. This is a really lovely, really unified reading for a Cancer out there. Let me go ahead and pull out your clarifiers. And pull out a couple more cards just to see where you're at. And then we'll pull out some romance angel messages at the end. Yeah, it just feels like you're going to be a real rock to them this week. And just take care. It could be, this tower moment could really be anything. But again, I strongly believe that it's going to be something at their job or something that certainly affects their livelihood and their ability to bring home the money, right? They may be the breadwinner in the family, and so this week they may have some financial upheaval that's causing them to go through this tower moment. But you guys, again, like I said, the love gets you through. Four of Pentacles, there's your fear of money coming in, and King of Pentacles, wow. You have the Hermit and the Nine of Wands. Interesting. So there it is. Your person is absolutely worried about finances. Four of Pentacles is a fear of losing stability that you already have, or your finances being threatened in some kind of way. And then you have the King of Pentacles for your person. So they are really used to being the breadwinner, right? So they're used to being on top. I think they're used to bringing a lot of money in. And it could be that just right now they're going through a really difficult time in this, and it's making them feel some kind of way. Right? It's just giving them a lot of pressure. And it's certainly going to be a tower moment for them if they feel that in some way everything that they normally are used to having coming in abundantly is somehow going to be threatened. It could be that they're looking at shifts in the job, right? It could be something to do with a promotion that they were hoping to get or didn't get, or a job that they thought they were going to get and didn't get, or a contract, right? In any case, they're certainly used to being the breadwinner and bringing in a lot of abundance. And so it's the fact that this is not what they're used to that's bringing in a lot of sort of anxiety for them and this tower moment. Now, you're resonating with the Hermit and the Nine of Wands. So you're being really... The Hermit is interesting for you, Cancer, because it feels like, yeah, you're pulling away a little bit. You're kind of giving them their space. You are also going within yourself this week and really digging deep for your own sense of comfort and stability, right? You're the one who's trying to remain very positive and very, strong spiritually and confident. And so in this way, I think you're just taking a little time out for yourself also, to make sure that you have that reservoir, that you have that strength that you are going to add to this, right? There's certainly some pressure on you too, and it may be that this week you may be wanting to pull away just a little bit to give yourself some time. to relax and to recharge your own batteries, because dealing with your person is really difficult. Certainly if there's someone who's used to really being in charge and being the breadwinner, and they're having to deal with a real blow in that area, they could be quite difficult to handle this week, right? And certainly they recognize they recognize that you are being very temperate and that you are really being strong for them. And I think they appreciate it, but it doesn't change the fact that they're going to be very difficult to deal with simply by the nature of who they are. Nine of Wands can indicate a feeling of really digging deep for that last little energy to go through a difficult time. And so, yeah, for you, it also feels like you're really, you're wanting to get to the end of this tunnel with this issue, because Nine of Wands certainly, 10 of Wands is when things get so oppressive, you finally lay it down. But Nine of Wands is kind of like, okay, it's the home stretch, right? We still have to bear this burden for a little while longer. And I think for you, it does feel a little bit like this, right? It could be feeling a little bit like, maybe this has been going on for quite some time also, right? It could be that this week things begin to change a little bit with this Tower moment and start to pick up. Because for King of Pentacles to come in, it seems to indicate that your person is coming back around to having that financial stability. So it could be that for a long time you have been dealing with this Four of Pentacles, and the Tower moment this week is kind of the release of all of that. Because you do have a Six of Swords, which is a feeling of you guys finally being able to move forward to where you want to go. So it could be this Tower moment, although it is still quite stressful, it could still be sort of a tension breaker, because this week a lot of what your person has been waiting to happen is coming in. They've certainly been working really hard for it. And again, it may have felt for quite some time as that you have been on your own, because they've been so busy with this career that you may have felt a little bit hermited. You may have felt a little bit like you were carrying the weight of the relationship on your own, or being the strong one on your own, because they were so focused on this issue, right? But again, you're very close to being at the end of it. Nine of Wands talks about that last little bit of strength that we need to pull in to get to the end of a long path, to get to the end of a period of burden. And surely by the end of the week, you're both very much looking at the relationship as having pleasant times ahead, harmonious times ahead, better times ahead. Certainly more, your mind is certainly going to be more at ease. Your person is seeing more ease coming in mentally, and more relaxation coming in mentally with that Six of Swords. Some of you may even be able to travel with your person and take a little holiday or get away, right? Take a little vacation and get away, just to get your mind off of some of these financial issues that you may have been dealing with. Let me pull out some romance angel messages, and then we're going to just see. Chemistry is there. Interesting. And we have stay optimistic about your love life. So these are really nice. Yes, the chemistry is still there, of course. Six of Cups indicates that, yes, the chemistry is there. You have a lovely relationship with each other. And stay optimistic about your love life. Yes, because things are going to pick up. It's been difficult, I think, for both of you for quite some time. And yeah, you may have felt like you've been on your own here for a little while, holding things up, as the King of Cups here. Also being a bit like a hermit, living a bit hermited, even though you're in this relationship, but things are picking up. This is only a case of pressures that have come in from the outside, from finances, from worries about finances. And that happens to every relationship, but this relationship is a strong relationship, and you both really are each other's rock, and yes, it's been hard for you, Cancer, but certainly there is love here. There is strong connection here, chemistry here. There's optimism here. And you both really have the same focus. Certainly with these two sixes, the way you both see the relationship is very, very nice indeed. All right, Cancer, this is your love outlook for March 1st to the 8th. I hope it resonated with you. It gave you some clarity. If it did, could you please like it, subscribe to my channel, give me a comment, all of that, share the video. All of those things help me grow. Check out your other readings, which are linked in the description. But for right now, Cancer, I'm just going to say have a wonderful week, and I'll see you next week for your love outlook. Bye-bye now.